Hey, it's Randy Burgoyne at Impactization, and my last video blog was about fixing a driver for a USB device like a mouse that can also be applied to a network card and some other devices. But that was just the simple way, and this is the more involved method that I mentioned. So if a device isn't working properly and refreshing the device within Device Manager doesn't seem to do the trick, then you may need to download the driver from the manufacturer's website. Now, the question came up is how do I know if it's safe? How do I know that that program or that driver is real? Now, it is difficult to tell, but I'm going to show you some things that might help identify when a particular driver or service is valid. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I have a little Brother HL2140 laser printer. And let's just say that, for example, I'm having trouble with it and I want to download a new driver from the manufacturer's website. It's an older printer. It's about, I don't know, 7, 8 years old. It only has USB. There's no network controls on it at all. But I want to see if there's an updated driver. So I'm just going to go to do an internet search for Brother. There we go. I've done it before. HL2140 printer driver. Okay, so when you come up here, there's going to be some hits that show the most common things that you can look for. Sometimes you'll actually see some advertising. Now, if I were just to type printer driver, okay, I might get a whole lot of different things here. I can get, HP support and Microsoft, and you get down here and oh, here's one that you need to watch out for, drivers.com. Okay, they package their drivers with some other tools that you may not want. They can be spyware, adware, just something to advertise more product to you. So watch out for that. Same thing with this other site. They're not manufacturer sites. So here, let's go back and we're going to search for the Brother HL2140. Now, if you look at the domain name, brother.com, brother-USA, those are valid websites for Brother, the printer manufacturer. Okay, so I'm going to try this first one, support Brother, and see if it has anything to do with the driver. And I look at it and think, oh, okay, here's the logo for the manufacturer. It's the Brother Solution Center support and website service. Okay, I can kind of rest assured that this is a good site to get my drivers from. So what we're going to do is, and most sites are this way, you'll find your model, you'll do a search for it, it'll give you an option to select your operating system. You need to find out if it's 32-bit or 64-bit, and you know what? I'm not sure. Let's find out. How do you find out if it's 32 or 64-bit? Well, here's a quick way. Again, go to Control Panel. I just do the search for Control. Select Control Panel and look for the System Control Panel. When you open the System Control Panel, it will tell you what Windows edition you have. I have Windows 10 Pro, and then you look down here. Here's my processor. I got an i7 8700. I bought it last year, brand new model. Here we go, system type, 64-bit operating system. Okay, so I have Windows 10 Pro 64-bit. That's good to know when you're downloading a driver to make sure that you get the right ones, because they don't always work one to the other. Now, 64-bit will not work on 32. Sometimes 32 will work on 64. So if there's not a 64-bit driver, 32-bit might work. Okay, we're going to scroll down and I'm going to click on search now that I've identified the operating system. And here it found it. Here's a driver and software package. This is the easiest to install. If you're a geek, you might just pull down the printer driver. But we're going to do the full driver and software package. And it makes you jump through hoops, agree to the end user agreement. Now, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell where to click to download the right file. And there you go, boom, it's prompting to download that file. Anyway, so there is some quick tips on how to update or download a driver updated program for your printer. This can also work for your network cards and other devices that you may need to update. Now, network cards are a little tricky because you have to have a working network card to get on the internet, right? So you may have to use another computer, download it, save it to a flash drive, and get it to a computer that may not be functioning right. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this tip. Be sure to share and like and subscribe wherever you see Impactization videos. Thanks.